Good evening, everyone. I'm Carmine Gemei. Big day today in the Wyoming sports world. Day 1 of 2 of the state wrestling championships at the Casper Event Center. And we start with a great wrestling story from today. I've got to give my buddy Jack Nowlin at the Casper Star Tribune credit for his insight right here. It's Tongue River's first year in school history with a wrestling program. And check out Wyatt Barnes getting a pin today. He's just a freshman, and that's his first win at states. And if you want to see how much sports can mean to people, check out the embrace between Wyatt and his coach. 2 bloody nostrils don't matter when you're getting one of the first state wins in Tongue River wrestling history. Here's Wyatt and his coach on their first year at states.
It's nice. They all are like agreeing on us, like that stuff. They're enjoy us wrestling.
Well, it's huge. We've had a lot of push to want to get a wrestling program for us for a long time. We got a lot of old timers in town that wrestled when they were young, and they want these guys. They want to see them find some success. So having that support, not only at home, but we got it here as well. It's big for our boys, and they all realize that they're making history with every win that we get here. So we're pretty happy about that.
How great is that? Good for Tongue River and their first year ever that they've had wrestling. And from a great story to a great scene. The best part about this, every color represents a different community. The entire state coming together to support their boys. And after day 1, with only the championship matches remaining tomorrow starting at 3:45, here's how it stands. You see the Moorcroft fans, they're currently first in 2A, looking for their 7th state title in a row. But right behind them is Glenrock in 2nd, with my main man Ian Arnold, you see, getting a pin right there. Kemmerer is 3rd in 2A. In 3A, Star Valley's got a 94.5-point lead in 1st. Makes sense why their fans are loving that. They're looking for their 4th state title in a row. Douglas 2nd in 3A, Powell 3rd. And in 4A, Thunder Basin is in 1st by 12.5 points over 4A number 1 Kelly Walsh. Green River's 3rd, defending state champ Cheyenne East in 4th. And there was a very interesting matchup today in the 152-pound 2A semifinals. An uncle and a nephew competing from Cokeville. Uncle Ammon Teichert pins his nephew Wes Teichert. And you see the respect between the 2 family members and neighbors. Nice moment here. Head coach Martin Linford embraces both of his guys at the same time. So I had to ask the 2 Teicherts about their brief family feud.
I can just think about all the hard work we put in. We practice together all the time. It's fun to wrestle. It's too bad we had to wrestle here. Not really the type of feeling you should get when you win a semifinal match.
It's a weird feeling, trying to root for somebody, which inadvertently means you want to lose. You want to win, but you also don't want your teammate to lose. It's kind of weird.
Very mature of those 2, and the Teicherts are likely the most well-known family in Wyoming history, all starting with Chad Teichert winning a state title in 1974. Well, Natrona County and Kelly Walsh celebrated their own history today, a 4-year high school history culminating in senior night for their track and field athletes. This is the first time Kelly and NC have celebrated an official indoor track and field senior night. That's because they now have the beautiful MAC athletic facility at Natrona County to do it in. 12 total seniors for Kelly Walsh, 25 total seniors for Natrona County. And they're preparing for states in Gillette next weekend. So I asked a couple seniors about their final meet in Casper.
I'm feeling like sad and great at the same time. Mixed emotions, not ready for this to be over. Great coaching staff, and just going to move on to the collegiate level to run.
Something that's helped me grow as a high school student and helped me learn to push myself more and just to try to reach my full potential in all that I do.
And another big matchup tomorrow starts at 4 o'clock in Casper. Number 5 in the country, Sheridan College, at number 8 in the country, Casper College men's basketball. And everyone I've asked said they can't remember a time there was ever a matchup with 2 top 10 teams in the country, both from Region 9 or Wyoming. Now, these 2 teams met 5 weeks ago in Sheridan, and the Generals beat the T-Birds 97-87. But in that game, Sheridan shot 57% from the field, and T-Birds leading scorer Isaac Bonton the Don shot just 6 for 23. Sheridan comes in 28-1 overall. Casper 27-2. And if you want to see highlights, this is the place to be tomorrow, 4 o'clock. Both teams averaging right around 100 points per game.
transition defense, we need to be locked in and need to be focused, and that's where I think, Sheridan does a good job. They're similar to us in style. They get out and play with pretty good pace. Numbers are about the same, and where they got us at their place was on the glass.
It's all going to come down to the decision making for Casper and for our guys to be having the year that they're both having. It's nothing but positive for our league and the future of our league.
Ooh, I cannot wait for that one tomorrow. Number 5 Sheridan at number 8 Casper. And if Casper wins, it goes to a coin flip, a literal flip of the coin, to decide who's going to host the Region 9 tournament. That's it for me, but coming up right after the break, Hallie Jones and Philip Anati have your Friday night fast break. Stay tuned because that's next on K2.